Alright, here we are. Day 2 of the celery thing. And I thought about some stuff yesterday as I was doing it, or after I'd done it. I thought, some things I could share about the whole entire process and what you can do with, how do you prepare it, alright? So today, I just want to go over this real quick before I forget, because I'm notorious for forgetting stuff. When you get the stalk of celery, right, what you want to do is, first thing you want to do is you want to clean it. You want to clean the celery, but you want to chop off the foot of the celery. What I mean by the foot of the celery, this part right here, you want to disconnect. You want to cut that off. And when you cut that off, all the other stalks are free. I don't know if you can see this, but they're free to be able to be cleaned individually. And what I do with the celery foot, I call it the foot. I put it in water. Because what you can do is you can regrow a whole stalk of celery. If you put it in water, because what will happen is it'll regrow the roots. And you put it in some dirt, and then you got celery growing right there in the house in a flower pot, or if you want to put it out in the backyard. Of course, it's winter time, so it's not the perfect time to grow celery. I don't think. All right, that's where my ignorance of agriculture is getting the better of me. But anyway, what you do is you take the celery after you've cut the foot off, and you wash each individual stick of celery. You wash it off. You get all the dirt out of it, because celery it can be a very dirty vegetable. So I just found a little bit more dirt on this one. I had to wash that off. You don't want to get that in your juicer. You definitely don't want that in your juice. So today, I guess I'll go a little bit extra than I did yesterday, because yesterday I forewent the part where I juiced it up to help you avoid the sound of the grinding. But today I got to go through with it, okay? Because I wanted to show you what it looked like before I did it. And unfortunately, I could pause live videos on Facebook, but I didn't want to do that and juice it and then come back to it. So, I'm going to do that right quick. I'm going to just go ahead and run it through this juicer. Is that loud? Is that too loud? If it's too loud, just go ahead and fast forward this part and come back. Here we go. Real quick, I want to take the time to show every aspect of this process, right? So I just juiced the just juiced one stalk. I don't know what you call it. I don't know the nomenclature for celery parts, but I just juiced one. Let me show you how much juice I got from just one stick. We'll call it a stick from now on. How about that? Let me show you. Alright, so this is the juicer, and that's how much juice I got from one stick. Now I'm thinking that what I got to do is I got to juice this whole, because yesterday I juiced a whole bag of celery yesterday, and that gave me about a full glass of celery juice. So I'm anticipating today the same process that all this celery you see here. One second, I thought it was doing it. Okay, there. All that celery you see right there is going to be used. Oh, stalk is right. Thanks, bro. Okay, I've been saying stalk for both the individual pieces and the whole entire bunch of celery. So I knew something was wrong in there. All right, anyway, so let's get back to grinding it out. I'm gonna show you guys as I do it. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. took forever right there. But I just thought about something. If I was watching this video and I heard that, that'd be getting on my last nerves, okay? But I gotta go through with it. I don't know how to mute the sound on Facebook Live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up right now. I'm gonna set more than one stalk at a time up in here. Put as many as I can fit up in here. And then grind them on through to speed up this process. Oh damn, man, that one fell. This one fell on the ground. I'm gonna wash it off again. All right. So what I'll do is I'll do the same thing I did yesterday. I'll drink it. Oh yeah, as I go through this, let me tell you about what happened yesterday. Yesterday I expected to be on the bathroom. As soon as I did this, right? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't want to be disgusting or anything like that, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen quite that way at all. I watched some videos. I did some research on the celery juice thing, and I heard people telling me about how they used the bathroom right after it, and it was explosive and violent, etc., etc. But you know, another part of me started thinking, hey, you know what? Those are white people. Those are white people talking. Their digestive system probably a little bit different than mine. I'm a black dude. They're not speaking for me. So we're going to find out what's going to happen if a brother doesn't, you know. And lo and behold, nothing like that happened to me. Okay? I'm going to tell you honestly, and I don't really like to talk about this stuff, but I didn't go to the restroom until like 5 hours later. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I don't like to get into too many details when it comes to me using the restroom. I hate doing that. That's a private thing, okay? But, yeah, but you can feel things happening in your body throughout the day, you know? You can feel things developing or going through a process. It wasn't painful. It wasn't disruptive or anything like that. I will say this, and I'm not going to get too detailed about it, but if you do this, expect there to be some, what's the most politically correct way to say this? Expect there to be some gas, I guess that's a cool way to say it. Flatulence. No, I don't like flatulence. That sounds a little bit too disgusting to me. Either word sounds disgusting, but I guess gas sounds a little bit user-friendly. I expect there to be some of that, okay? Back to it now. So, as you can see, I got a bunch of celery up in there one time. I'm just passing it on through. Speed it up a little bit. Now, honestly, I look at that right there, right? I look at that, and this is how much celery I have left. I have like this much celery left. And I'm already at almost the top of that glass. And I'm thinking to myself, it might all fit, might have some runover, I'm not sure. But I'm willing to test it out. Let me see. I think maybe a stalk or two more. Maybe a little bit more than that. See, this is where having experience comes in, because if I had done this as much as I should have done it, I would know how much I have left to fill up that one cup. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Even if I got some runoff, it's all good. Just as I thought. Like yesterday when I did this too, I had one stalk left. That's funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this thing. It's a little frothy at the top. I might just I might just deal with it and have a celery mustache, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. Yesterday I was in an opaque glass and you could not see it disappear as I drank it. Alright? But today it's a clear glass on purpose so you can see me drink it. The rest of that is foam. And I don't want to drink that. Again, it's not a bad flavor. It'll take some getting used to. I'm sure some people out there used to eating a different diet than I eat will not enjoy that as much as I did. I mean, it's, you know, to me, I eat it for, or I drink it for the benefits. And because I know that thing is loaded with benefits, I can bypass the flavor. I can bypass the flavor of it, and I have a problem with the way it tastes. But I know for some of you people, or some of you guys, it will be a little bit more difficult to do that. So anyway, we'll go through the effects of it today and see what happens, and I'll report back to you tomorrow and let you know how it went. I don't expect it to be too much different than it was yesterday. I'm not going to lie. When I did yesterday, it's not so much I felt a boost of energy. It's not so much I felt that. It's that I felt a lack of laziness. Let me put it that way. Normally, stuff I would have been lazy about doing, or stuff I would have stayed and done a lot longer, like be on Facebook a lot longer than what I didn't feel that tug. I didn't feel that way down. Like, I would always hear this voice: "Stay here, Wandell. Check another message. Check more of your notifications. Go follow this link to that." I didn't hear that voice yesterday, so it wasn't like I was just buzzing and ready to go and just ready to take over the world. But the laziness that holds me back was not as strong yesterday. So I expect more ease in conquering that today. Also, too, I'll mention this as I drink this. I don't know if you noticed it, but there's certain vegetables you can eat, or the juice of the vegetable you can drink, and you'll feel a buzz, like right in the center of your tongue, right? I don't know, that might be kind of nasty, but whatever. Like right here and back a little bit, up in the middle of it. I feel like a vibrating buzz a little bit. That's the best way I can to kind of describe it. I feel this when I drink celery juice and when I drink carrot juice. It's like life is on your tongue or something like that, and it's just buzzing, waiting to give life to something or waiting to animate something. That's the best way I can describe it. I feel that now. I don't know, and I want you to pay attention to that when if you drink this, if you do this, and see if you feel the same way. That's just the way I feel about it, and the way I described it. So, once again, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought about it. If you got any input, feedback, criticisms, let me know. I'm all about improvement and personal development, so it's cool. I wouldn't take it personal. I got thick skin. And I will get back to you tomorrow about today and about doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow, I won't go through all the same process. You saw me cut up I didn't cut up the celery in front of you. I cut up ahead of time so I could go ahead and watch each individual stalk without having to do it with one hand. So, you saw that process. You saw me put in the water to regrow it. Then you saw me juice each strand, okay? So tomorrow I can just skip all those steps won't be such a long video or obnoxious video, and we'll get right into it. And I'll tell you about today, and I'll tell you about tomorrow, what I think I should expect tomorrow, and we'll just go from there. We'll just shoot it from there. All right. You guys have a good day. Enjoy your Christmas Eve, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.